trainers, and they've done a lot for our program. So it's a pretty special night.
Absolutely. Good luck today, Coach. We'll see you after the match.
All right.
Okay. All right, guys. Coach Jackson Hine there, Marshfield Tiger head coach. We're looking forward to a great match tonight. Tigers and the Wausau East Warriors. These guys are going to go at it here. And Wausau East Lumberjacks. These guys are going to go at it here. We've got a big match tonight. So first place, Marshfield Tigers. Many of the wrestlers ranked tops in the whole state. And they're going to have their hands full, though. The Lumberjacks came here to wrestle. They're not just going to lay down because these guys are in first place. So we're glad you're watching, guys. My name is Jason Zaleski. You can also see things that we do on the Zaleski Sports Show. Just go over to Facebook and check out Zaleski Sports Show. Highlights of Tiger wrestling, other wrestling around the area, and all the winter sports going on right now. Basketball and hockey, boys and girls both. So we appreciate you watching the live stream tonight. You found us, so make sure other people can find us. Just go ahead and tell your friends right now. You're online already, so just send them a quick message. Say, hey, guess what? I'm live streaming wrestling, for crying out loud, where these guys are doing a live stream right here in Marshfield, and the #1 wrestling team in the state. So tell them to watch. We'll appreciate them, and we'll guide you through the whole thing. I'll be here to do play-by-play. We'll call out wrestlers as they're beginning to walk to the mat, and so you'll know who's coming up. We've got our scoreboard right there in the upper left-hand corner, so you can keep track of the score, the overall, and the individual matches that are happening. And we'll take you all through it. And then, like I said, after the match is done, we'll talk to Coach Jackson Hine, and we'll also talk to a wrestler in the match. So we got all kinds of things coming up. But first things first, we're going to wrestle. So we'll be right back. Jordan's going to play a couple quick commercials, and then we'll be back in time for the national anthem. And then it's time to wrestle. So we'll see you then.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com. V&H Automotive Service Department, located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97. At V&H Automotive of Marshfield, our highly qualified technicians are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. From oil changes to transmission replacements, we are dedicated to maintaining top-tier customer service for both new and pre-owned car buyers. Allow our staff to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. V&H Service, located just north of Marshfield on Highway 97.
name is Paige.
All right, so starting lineups have been announced, and we are underway. And Gabe Pugh up first, forfeit. Wausau East didn't have a wrestler for Gabe in that 106. I'm sorry, the 113, so we will move on from there. So Marshfield with 6 points on the night. Okay, so we're up to 120 pounds. Austin Wenslick will wrestle for Wausau East, and the Marshfield wrestler, Caden Denny. So they will take to the mat first here at the 120 weight class. All right, we're off and going here. Marshfield Tiger Wrestling, the senior night. Seniors were, and the rest of the team were announced right before the match started, and now we are underway. And we're quickly underway. 2 points for Marshfield's Denny. So Denny with 2, and due to the Gabe Pugh forfeit, that's a 6-0 team score right off the bat here. And now Denny up 2-0 over his Wausau East competitor. He's got one shoulder down right now. And he was working for another, but couldn't quite get that one. Picks up 3 points, though. He's got 5 now, so 5-0 lead now for Denny. And Denny's got shoulders down. Here, it's it. That's it. That is 44 seconds. 44 seconds, all it takes for Caden Denny to dispatch his opponent, and the first pin of the night is scored. Marshfield's Tanner Knable will check in here at the 126. Tanner Knable will take Ben Denny, senior from Knable and Denny in match number 2. We got a quick overall Marshfield lead, 12-0. And we're wrestling now at 126. Both wrestlers keeping low here right away. Now they're down in their stance, back up on their feet now. Both these kids very, very able to get up, get down. Two points right away. 2 points right there. 2 points for Knable. He's out to an early lead. We're a minute 20 left here in the first period. Knable looking to force the issue here, and that'll be the case all match long with these Marshfield wrestlers, many of them with state rankings and a team rank of 6 in the state of Wisconsin. So the 6th ranked wrestling outfit here in Marshfield. Conference foe, Wausau East, Tigers versus Lumberjacks. We're 50 seconds left here. Knable trying to maneuver his opponent around here. If he can just, he thinks he's pretty close right now. If he can just slip him over, a good attempt there. 35 seconds now left, 35 seconds to go in this first period. And Knable out to a 2-0 lead. Clock winds fast once it gets under 30 seconds, it seems. Seems like the last 30 seconds doesn't take 30 seconds. But we're down to 15 seconds now, so Knable looks like he's going to take a 2-0 lead into the second period. Able to get him turned, able to get him flattened, but not able to get him turned over. He's got his arm bent, but that's going to end right there at the first period. First period ends with Knable up 2-0. Knable over Denny. Denny, the Wausau East wrestler. All right, second period underway. Knable a little quicker than Denny, I would estimate at this point here. We're almost halfway through their match. We're at 1:35 left in the second period. There are 3 2-minute periods in wrestling. So we're now at the halfway mark. In this one, it's still 2-0, Knable over Denny. Denny holding his own here, with Knable appearing to be just a little bit quicker on his move. Denny able to hold his own, though. And just as I was about to say, both wrestlers have stayed on the mat. They will get reset here. So 1:12 left in the second. And Knable up 2-0 over Denny. All right, that'll earn Knable 2 points there on the take. So 4-0 lead with under 1 minute now in the second period. Marshfield's Knable, Wausau East Denny. Knable up 35 seconds now. 35 seconds to go in the second period. Really, they're in the same spot they were at the 30-second mark in the first period, with Knable just unable to get him turned over. Denny doing a good job of sticking to the mat. He's magnetized to the mat there on his front side. And we're going to be under 15 seconds here. Tanner's got... had the arm right where he wanted it, but just like the first period ended, second period's going to end with two more points for Knable, so a 4-0 lead in this match. And with Denny hanging on, Denny right in the thick of it here, right in the thick of it against Marshfield's Knable. So now going to the decisive third period, and Knable holding to a 4-0 lead. Tanner able to get up and over right away. He had a real nice move there, and 2 points will be awarded. 2 points awarded there, so 6-0. So Knable now scored 2 points in each of the periods, 2, 4, and 6, and we're at 1:40 now in this deciding third period. And now 1 point for Denny. So 6-1. 6-1 with 1.5 minutes left in this match. Again, I think Knable in his mind knows what he wants to do. It's just a matter of, can he get Denny positioned in the way that he wants to. He picks up 2 more points, though. So 8-1 now, 8-1 with 1:10 left to go. So Denny's in a bind now. Not only is he, again, magnetized on his front side of that mat, but he's also 7 points behind with just 1 minute left in the match. Coach Hine says, get another takedown, and that should wrap it up for you. I think Hine is conceded the point that you may not be able to pin this kid here, but you get a takedown, and Knable says, yeah, coach, got it done. Takedown there. So 45 seconds to go, and he's got a big-time 10-2 lead. Likely not able to be overcome now by Wausau East Denny. As Knable wisely listened to his coach's advice, telling him, hey, release Denny, let him up, and score yourself 2 more points. And he did just that right on the coach's command. Coach Hine giving out very helpful instructions from the bench. So under 20 seconds now. Marshfield's Knable just at this point content with running out the clock and picking up the decision. Is it still 10-2? And we're at the end of the match. There it is. So Tanner Knable with the win over Ben Denny from Wausau East. And Knable will get a congratulation from his teammates on the bench. And Marshfield now out to a 16-0 overall. All right, 2 here, 32. Sam Myers for Wausau East going up against Spencer Worthland. So Spencer Worthland here, the Marshfield wrestler at the 132-pound weight class. Again, Marshfield has got jumped out to a, some may even say predictable or expected 16-0 lead here over East. Again, Marshfield ranked number 6 in the state. 6th-ranked wrestling team, and Worthland picks up 2 points in the first 20 seconds here, so he's up to a 2-0 lead over Myers of Wausau East. And they're off, so we'll reset back at the center with 1:22 left here in the first period. Marshfield's Worthland up 2-0 over Wausau East Myers. These Wausau East guys, I think they probably watched a little bit of tape here on Marshfield and what they decided. We may not be just going to try to just hang in there and see if we can draw these guys out and tire them out here a little bit. That looks like maybe a little bit of what's going on, especially these last 2 matches. The Wausau East not aggressive in these matches, but certainly not just not laying down though and rolling over either. So 35 seconds to go. Worthland of Marshfield with a 2-0 lead over Wausau East Myers. Looking for points here. He's going to release, and they're going to reset now with 23 seconds in the first period. Coach Hine calling for offense here, calling for points. He wants Worthland to take a shot at him, take a stab at it here with 5 seconds left on the clock. Again, Myers from East, certainly he's hanging in there doing his thing, and we're going to have a 2-1 count here at the end of the first period. Marshfield Worthland over Wausau East Myers. All right, second period underway now. Myers looking for points here. He's only down by 1, 2-1. He's looking for his first offensive points of this match. Wausau East coach telling Myers, hey, you got to do something here. You've got him, now do something. Take advantage of your advantage. 1:25 left here in the second. Marshfield's Worthland up 2-1 over Wausau East Myers. Very methodical match here, just like the last one was. Very methodical. Both guys being very thoughtful about what they're doing. And not overly aggressive, but perhaps not aggressive enough, as we're under a minute to go now in the second period. We're still knotted up 2-1. That's where we ended in the first period. And we're under 50 seconds left here. And looking for each wrestler, looking for a score, looking for something to head off the mat with and get ready for the third period, as it doesn't appear as though we will have any type of decision at the end of this period. And I guess I give credit here to Worthland. He's been on the floor now, face down, for the better part of the last minute and a half almost, and unable to concede any points. He's up now. Worthland's up. Both wrestlers go down, synchronized almost. And 2 points now for Worthland, 2 points. So he's up 4-1, and it looks like that is where we will end the second period, with a Marshfield-Worthland 4-1 advantage over Wausau East Myers. All right, third period underway. Wausau East Myers may have a plan here. He went to the bench, talked to coach there for just a minute as Worthland was getting some cosmetics figured out over here at the Marshfield bench. And they're off, and then we will reset. Again, Marshfield's Worthland off to a 4-1 lead, 1:45 left in the third period. You're watching Marshfield Tiger Wausau East Wrestling here in the Wisconsin Valley Conference regular season meet. Marshfield in first place in the conference, ranked number 6 overall. Again, we thank you for watching this live stream. Make sure to tell your friends you found this and help them out. Help them find some wrestling action going on tonight. Also, we're live streaming. If you go back to Facebook page Focus on Marshfield, you can find the other wrestling meet that we've got live streamed for you tonight, Spencer Columbus versus Colby Abbotsford. So 2 wrestling meets going on tonight, and we got them both for you right here on Tri-Media. All right, 55 seconds now, 4-1, and Marshfield's Worthland on the mat now again. He's going to need to be mindful of his place and just clinging to a 3-point lead, 4-1. Worthland's up, and they break free. So we'll reset here. Give 1 point to Worthland, 5-1 now, and we head down the home stretch with 30 seconds to go. Worthland on the aggressive. Take no point. Get him. There we go. Points. There's 2 points there. So 7-1. 15 seconds left to go now in the match. And it looks like Worthland will literally hang on here for the win, as we're under 5 now. And we'll end it right there. 7-1. Marshfield undefeated so far in the match as Worthland picks up the win, 7-1. And that'll give Marshfield an overall lead, 19-0. I'm sorry, 22-0.
138 green.
Okay, 19. I had it right to begin with. Score was a little aggressive there. I think they awarded points and then they forgot they awarded points. So 19-0 as we see Marshfield's Caden Pierce approach the scorer's table. All right, Reif Schneider. See if I can remember that as I announce through here. So Reif Schneider for East and Caden Pierce for Marshfield. And we're in the 138. The 138 wrestlers here. And we've got Marshfield's got a 19-0 overall lead. And Pierce looking to score here right away. This is right out of the gate anyway. A little bit quicker approach. A little bit quicker approach than we've seen the last 2 matches. And we've got 2 points right away for Caden Pierce. Well, 2 points, though. 2 points for Pierce. Looking for the early pin. Didn't get it, so he's back to work. Up 4-0. And they're off, so we'll get a reset there. All right. Caden Pierce for Marshfield and Reif Schneider for Wausau East. Okay, 1 point awarded to Red there. So Reif Schneider with a point. And he's now down 4-1 to Caden Pierce, but no longer 6-1, just as quick as I said it. Pierce able to score, and Pierce is looking now to perhaps finish everything he's got started here right now. Yep. He was just centimeters away from ending the match here in the first period. But as it is, 6-1 with 35 seconds now, and to make that 9-1. So each time I call out a score, Pierce scores again. So up to a bolt of lightning score at 9-1, and trying to stay on, but they are off. So we'll reset with just under 23 seconds left in the first period. Again, Marshfield out to a 19-0 lead. Pierce up 9-1 over Reif Schneider. And I don't think there's any way I can be saying that name right, so my apologies. 10 seconds now, 10 seconds in the first. So it looks like we're going to have a second period here. There were moments in the first where it looked like it was going to end, but we will have a second period, and Pierce will take this first period with a score of 9-1. All right, went back and took another look. It does look like Reif Schneider to me. We'll see if Reif Schneider is able to make any noise here in the second period as Pierce again scores 2, up now 11-1. In this Wisconsin Valley Conference meet between number 6 ranked Marshfield and the Wausau. Okay, we're at 1:15, so we're 45 seconds off the clock in the second period. Pierce still holds on an 11-1 lead over Reif Schneider. Marshfield's Pierce. And again, he had the count started, but Reif Schneider able to at least roll out with 2 points for Pierce. All right, they were off, so says our referee, and so we'll reset back in the middle. 13-1, Pierce will take 13-1 lead in the second period, 35 seconds left in the second. Marshfield's Pierce up over Wausau East, Reif Schneider. Yeah, the Marshfield coaches think they've got a way here for Pierce to finalize the deal. They just need to get Reif Schneider in that right spot. And of course, Reif Schneider is against that in its entirety. So we got 10 seconds left in the second. And Reif Schneider's gonna make it to the third here. Well, yeah, he's gonna make it to the third. He's gonna make it though with a 15-1. Okay, so 15-1. Pierce leads Reifschneider. Marshfield's Pierce. They think they've got Reifschneider worn out here and out of gas, so they're gonna go for the end of it here. And we'll take a medical timeout here. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And Jordan, roll that beautiful bean footage.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, we're back here for wrestling. Caden Pierce, no worse for the wear. Got his situation figured out, and see if he can get Ryan Schneider here with a finishing maneuver. Trying to get him over here, and he's going to be close to getting him over. Coach telling him to sit right there. There we go. He may have him right where he needs him there. We stopped counting, though. 1 minute, 5 seconds left. Pierce up 15-1 over Ryan Schneider. He's got Ryan Schneider near completion. Ryan Schneider may be able to get out of this. Pierce got his arms locked pretty well. There we go. He reset his position there over his shoulders. The ref's not counting though, so referee says nope, that's not quite it. There we go. That'll do it right there. 18-1 now. So finally able to work him over. All right, John Gibbs from Wausau East and Braden Richardson. Marshfield will now go at it here. So Richardson, Marshfield, Gibbs, Wausau East. Marshfield in the orange and black, Wausau East in the red, and a quick Richardson 2 points. And he's very aggressively after Gibbs. Okay, we're in the 145 here with these two. Okay, we thank you for watching and checking out our live broadcast here of Marshfield Tiger Wrestling. Richardson had him in a pickle there, but Gibbs able to break free. We thank you for watching this live stream and this live broadcast. Thank you to our sponsors for making this possible. Make sure to tell your friends to check out Marshfield Wrestling here as Richardson with the pin in just 47 seconds. So second less than 1 minute, sub 1 minute pin for the Marshfield Tigers tonight. And they'll have a 30-0 overall lead, 30-0 is where we stand right now, Marshfield over Wausau East. So again, make sure to tell your friends, tune in, tell them how you found us, and they can enjoy this Wisconsin Valley Conference wrestling match. Ryan Daniel of Wausau East and Peyton Young from Marshfield will take to the mat now. Again, you can feel free to switch back and forth here. We've also got Abbotsford Colby Wrestling taking on Spencer Columbus. We've got that conference wrestling action over there. Again, Spencer co-ops with Columbus Catholic, so those wrestlers join up with the Spencer Rockets. And Abbotsford Colby join forces for wrestling as well. So that match going on simultaneous to this one. And you can also watch, you can watch that. So you can switch back and forth. Heck, you can even open them both at the same time. Go crazy, folks. Minute and a half left here in this first period. Peyton Young of Marshfield and Richardson for Wausau East. We're scoreless between these two. Telling Young to keep him in, and he does. Takes him down, 2 points. And Peyton Young up to early 2-0 lead. A minute has expired here in this first period. Young for Marshfield, Richardson for East. And Marshfield up to a commanding 30-0 team lead on the meet. Referee's nonverbal cues telling these two to get back in, or I'm going to, nope, and that's exactly what he was staring at. You could see the referee was just waiting to blow his whistle. Both wrestlers end with a reset, and they'll go back to the center. Richardson for Wausau East and Young for Marshfield. Young with a 2-0 lead, 35 seconds to go in the first period. Young tips him up and over. No points awarded. Coach Hine thinks he's close here. Coach Hine yelling out instructions, but we're close to being off here again. Young's going to have to haul him back in, and he's not able to. And they're off. And they're off. Not sure exactly what the delay on the whistle there was. They were clearly off. Then the whistle came after that. 8 seconds now, 8 seconds left in this first period. And these 8 seconds here will whiz by. Marshfield's Peyton Young with a 2-0 lead. And 2-0 is where we will end the first period. My apologies, Ryan Daniel for Wausau East. Ryan Daniel and Marshfield's Peyton Young. Young up 2-0 over Daniel. Peyton Young able to get him off his feet. Daniel, though, able to brace himself and keep himself at only a 2-point disadvantage, so we'll have a reset again. Underway here in the second period. Young still where he left off in the first, up 2-0 over Daniels of Wausau East. All right. Young able to work him down right now. Got him in a precarious situation. That's it. That's it. 40 seconds. 40 seconds for Peyton Young. I should say 40 seconds into the second period. And Peyton Young collects another pin for the Tigers. Okay, Bradley Hendrickson here for Marshfield. And Steffen for Wausau East. Hendrickson, Marshfield. Steffen, Wausau East. 2 points. 2 points for East Steffen right off the bat here. So Wausau East with their first wrestler with a lead in this meet right now. And he's got it early. They'll be off there, and we'll reset. We got a minute 15 left in the second period here. Steffen to look to get him turned over. Wausau East Steffen here with the advantage here so far. Okay, Hendrickson of Marshfield in a 2-0 hole right now with 40 seconds left. Hendrickson for Marshfield, Steffen for Wausau East, East in the red. Again, Marshfield up 36-0 in the overall. And we're about almost to the half, just short of halfway in this meet to this point. Richardson working hard to keep himself viable in the match, and there's 5 seconds left. And points at the end for Richardson. Hendrickson now for Marshfield. He'll start in the down position. So again, Hendrickson down 2-1 to Wausau East Steffen. East looking for their first win of the meet. And they're up by 2-1 over Marshfield's Hendrickson. Hendrickson ties it up there. We're all tied up at 2. We got a minute 35 to go in the second. Marshfield's Hendrickson and Wausau East Steffen here going at it. Both benches now calling out commands and giving some helpful instruction for each of their teammates. 2 points for Stefan. Now he's up 4-2 with 50 seconds left in the second period. Again, East looking for their first win of the meet. Their first match win. And Stefan's got a lead that looks like it may even have a chance here, as Hendrickson has struggled just a bit here. Struggled a bit to really formulate a strategy. Looks like he's willing to go along with what Stefan's had ordered up for him so far. So that's been the case to this point, with 15 seconds now left in the second period. Looks like Stefan's going to take a 4-2 lead over Hendrickson. Wausau East, Stefan, 4-2 lead, and he'll take that into the third period as this second period draws to a close. All right, we're underway here in the third, and the all-deciding now third period. Is Stefan not able to really distance himself here, and again Hendrickson looks like he's unable to come up with his own strategy to this point. Nothing that I could say that, well, if he goes back to this, he'd have a chance here. He just hasn't had his this moment yet. Still looking for his moment in the match. We got a 1:25 left now in the third. Marshfield bench reminding Hendrickson he's down. He needs points. They say start with one. And he's down 2 with under a minute now to go in the third. Marshfield bench telling Hendrickson, you got to go now. We've got 40 seconds left. Stefan up 4-2. Wausau East Stefan with the lead, looking for their first win of the meet, their first individual win. They're at the 30-second mark now. Again, Hendrickson really unable to find his place here. He's able to roll out of this one for now. That's it, though. That's it. Stefan able to collect a pin and collect Wausau East's first point of the meet with just 17 and a half seconds left. Able to finish him off. Oops. All right, Ben Gust up now, and he receives a forfeit on the night. So 6 more points for Marshfield. Makes that last Marshfield loss not sting quite as much.
182.
So in the 182, we've got Thomas Rodman for Wausau East, and we'll have Bentley Schwanebeck-Osterman for the Tigers. So Rodman and Schwanebeck-Osterman here in the 182 with Marshfield up 42-6 in the overall. So, okay. Ref says take it easy as Osterman Schwanebeck gets Rodman up and carried him like a sack of flour over his shoulder. Ref says take it easy, and Osterman Schwanebeck says, all right, fine, I'll just set him down here. 30 minutes now have gone by in this first one, and Schwanebeck Osterman looking to put a quick end to Tom Rodman. And all right, we're back to wrestling here in Marshfield as we've got Marshfield's Isaac Slark now going up against Tate Haugen of Wausau East. So Slark Haugen with Marshfield out to a 48-6 overall lead. And Slark spinning and spinning Haugen all the way around. And he'll collect 2 points. He'll collect 2 points there. Slark up to an early 2-0 lead over Wausau East Haugen. Slark here looking for the quick finish on Haugen. We're just 54 seconds in right now. That's it right there. 57 seconds for Isaac Slark. Isaac Slark there with the win. I'd have to look. Yeah. All right, Sam Mitchell here for Marshfield going against Ahmet from Wausau East. Mitchell 2 points there. And the lift and deliver. 2 more there. 2 more for Mitchell. 4-1 now, 4-1 up over Ahmet. And 2 more points now for Mitchell. Mitchell racking up points here in the early going. Ahmet almost essentially gifted a point there by the referee. He's down 6-3. We're at 55 seconds to go here, first period. It's Sam Mitchell for Marshfield up with a 6-3 lead and make it 8-3. Mitchell, a very technically sound wrestler. He's aggressive at all the right times. He's got all the right moves in all the right places. So 35 seconds now. Mitchell up over Ahmet, 8-3. We're at the 2:20 here, 2:20. Junior Sam Mitchell from Marshfield. Under 10 seconds, a quick point there awarded to Wausau East Ahmet. That makes it 8-4. Mitchell, though, gets him right back. 2 more, and he's going to take a 10-4 lead into the second. All right, Mitchell and Ament for Wausau East. Mitchell, Marshfield. Mitchell taken down hard off the side of his head there. His head contacted first. Mitchell in a bit of a situation here, I think, with a minute 40 to go now. And he turns into his favor there as Mitchell's got shoulders. Mitchell's got shoulders. Ament willing to be patient, though. Ament's patient right now, waiting for his ability to escape from this. Drawing to a minute left now in the second period. That's it right there. Sam Mitchell with the pin at 57 seconds into the second period. Sam Mitchell, the big win here for Marshfield. All right, Dylan Barforth here from Wausau East. Marshfield's Connor Berry. And these guys are going to tangle at the 285 mark here tonight. And heads collide right away as these two decide we're just going to get it. We're just going to get it on right from the start. Marshfield's going to win the meet. They're up 60-6 right now. They're going to win the meet. There's no question about that anymore. Wausau East with one match win. Got them their 6 points. And East now can walk out of here, though, with a second victory. If they can find a way to take care of Marshfield's Connor Berry. And Connor says, well, I'm going to stand in the way of that. Give me 2 points there. Halfway through this first period, we got a minute left. Marshfield's Berry up 2-1. And they decide to separate and catch their breath, and they'll start anew. Berry drives them back. 2 points. They're off, though, so they'll reset from there. So East Dylan Barforth down 4-1. Barforth really looks like he may be up to the challenge, though, here. And we'll see what happens. With 40 seconds left, Connor Berry lays him flat on the mat and then lays on him. Berry able to turn him over here. He's got one shoulder down. That's it. Connor Berry on senior night with the pin over Barforth in 29 seconds. All right, guys, and that'll do it from here. Thanks for watching this live stream broadcast. Marshfield takes the meet 66-6. Guys, I'm Jason Zaleski. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.